Well, a very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the highly anticipated auction of number 4 Tempy Court, right here in this beautiful, serene pocket of Dallas. By way of introduction, my name is Jason Padula. I'll be your auctioneer here today. Amongst you in the crowd, Alexander Sheriff, Taylor Al-Hayek, and Luke Albioli. And together, we represent the dynamic firm of YPA Estate Agents, situated locally in the Gladstone Park Shopping Centre. Now, the format I'll be adopting today, ladies and gentlemen, quite standard, quite straightforward. Is first to read through the contracts, the auction terms and conditions. I'll pause and ask if you have any questions. I'll give you a brief description of the property, and then I'll ask an obvious question of the crowd. Where do we want to kick off the bidding here today? Now, the contracts have been on display inside for the past half hour, so I don't intend on going through them in their complete entirety. What you are buying here today, ladies and gentlemen, is the beautiful prime 549 square metre allotment, together with the construction on top of it, the capital improvements. Now, this allotment is 48 foot across the front, which is 14.6 metres. On the left-hand side, it's 111 feet, which is 33.8 metres. On the right-hand side, it's 110 feet, which is 33.5 metres. And along the back, it is 60 foot, so it splays out at the back, which is 18.3 metres. So 60 foot at the back, 48 foot at the front. There's also a 9-foot easement at the rear, which is 2.75 metres. All right, so this is the main thing you're buying here today, the land. But can the house be saved? I think so, but that's up to you to decide. Now, the auction terms, we're calling for a 10% deposit. No 10%, don't bid. Now, that 10% deposit is payable ideally today, but no later than Monday. So if you're successful today, you can put down $20,000 and pay the balance by this Monday. Okay? Now, the list of inclusions. Similar to a mortgagee sale, there are no listed chattels passing with today's sale. All right? Presume everything's not working, and if it works, it's a bonus. So that's it for the formal part of the auction, ladies and gentlemen. Are there any questions? 10% deposit? Oh, sorry, settlement. That's what I didn't mention. Settlement, no later than 45 days, okay? You can have it in 3 weeks if you like, but no later, strictly 45 days is the maximum settlement date. So once again, any questions or queries? No? Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, number 4, Tempy Court here in Dallas. By now, you're probably aware of the situation here. Unfortunately, there was a fire about 2.5 years ago, and the fire started in the 3rd bedroom at the back, quickly spread, was put out, and the vendor's intention was to fix the home up and move back in, but over time and circumstances, they ended up buying another property, and therefore an opportunity here for the next buyer to get the home back up and going, fix it up and enjoy it. Or, of course, you can knock it down and rebuild. The location, superb. I actually haven't seen a human being in this court for 3 weeks until today. I've actually seen a neighbour or two, but it's the quietest court I've probably ever seen. Whisper quiet, your beautiful thoroughfare access there to Merlingston Creek, almost in the bowl of the court here, very close to Kingston Gardens. It's actually a really nice pocket of Dallas, away from all the hustle and bustle, but still close to pretty much everything. You're close to the school, you're close to the reserve, you're close to places of worship. Everything's within walking distance. The owners have loved this home for many years. It's almost reluctantly they're selling it. They really wanted to stay here, but as I said, circumstances have happened, and it's an opportunity for someone else. But you'll absolutely love living here. The home itself, beautiful floor plan. It's got 3 living areas. You've got 3 bedrooms, plus a 4th bedroom at the back if you want to use it that way. There's 2 showers. There's 2 toilets as well. So the floor plan itself is fantastic. Garage, nice big garage with rear access, good size backyard, and a beautiful entertaining area as well, which you can use all year round. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said enough. We're not mucking around here. We're here to sell for a fair and reasonable price. The reserve is absolutely realistic. The home has not been overquoted at all. We're here to sell for a fair and reasonable price. So, once we hit reserve, I'll declare it so everybody knows. And good luck to you all. All right? So, here to help. But we need an opening bid now for number 4 Tempy Court in Dallas. The auction's open. Who wants to kick us off? For number 4 Tempy Court in Dallas. Looking for an opening bid anywhere at all. It's a fair and reasonable start.
300.
How much?
300.
At 300. And thank you for your bidding, sir. Nice and low at 300,000. I said to the vendors that's where they'd open it up, and I was right. At 300. I read you guys like a book. How much?
305.
No, we're not going to take 5,000 at this point. Let's go 25. 25, sir?
400.
400.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that bid, we're on the market. We have hit reserve with the second bid. $100,000 rise at 400. That's the reserve. So, now I'll take any rise you like. We are on the market. We are selling at 400,000 to the gentleman sitting underneath the tree. At 400,000, we're on the market. I'll take any rise from here. At 400,000, you're not fighting the vendor now, you're fighting each other.
401.
401, straight back at you. 401,000. At 401, looking for 402, or round me up to 405. At 401, we're on the market. The keys are in his hands. At $401,000 for 4 Tempy Court. Absolute bargain. Absolute bargain.
402.
402. This will be maybe the last bargain in mankind in this area at this level. At 402. 403. 403 against you, sir. That's 404. We're going up in ones. 404,000.
5.
5.
406.
Thank you, Taylor. 406. To the gentleman that opened us up. 406. Where do we go from here? 406,000. We're on the market.
And a half.
And a half. 406 and a half. Let's keep it at that level. 406 and a half.
407.
407 at 407 and a half. Straight back at you. 407 and a half.
410.
410. Okay, good. Good bid. 410. Show your intentions. At $410,000. The ones weren't working. Maybe mix it up. 410,000 is the bid. Gentleman sitting down. Looks like a 2-horse race at this stage. At $410,000. Looking for 411. Anywhere at all. At 410. 411 and a fresh bidder at that. Welcome. At $411,000. A 3-horse race. The gentleman.
And a half.
And 411 and a half. 411 and a half in the centre. Against you. 415. 415 straight back at you. At $415,000 now. To my left. Against you and you. At $415,000 now. Where do we go from here? And a half. 415 and a half. At 415 and a half now. 16. At 416. Up we go. At 416 against you, sir. At $416,000 now. Awfully quiet over here. 416 and a half. At 416 and a half, 17. At 417, the halves aren't working. At $417,000 against you, sir.
And a half.
And a half. 17 and a half, 18, straight back at you. 18. Against you, sir. 418. To my left.
And a half.
And a half, 18 and a half, 19. At 419, quick bid's a good bid. At $419,000 to my left and a half, 19 and a half, and 20. At 420 now against you, sir. At 420 now, where do we go from here? 420. 420.
And a half.
To my left and a half. At 420 and a half, 21. At 421
And a half.
and a half, 22.
And a half.
23.
And a half.
24.
25.
25. Okay, $1,000 rise. At 425,000. A lot of action in Dallas. Doesn't surprise. And a half. 425 and a half. Dallas on the move. At 425 and a half now. Against you, sir. What's happening over there? Anything? Nothing.
I'm 426.
All right, 426. Looks like a 2-horse race. 426. Against you, sir. 426. Do the maths. The value's still there. 426. Don't forget the location. This is not Blair Street. This is not a main road. This is a quiet court. That's got to be worth at least 5% premium on top. So at 426, was it, Charmaine?
Yeah.
426. Need clear instructions, sir. In or out at 426,000. You've been a fantastic bidder. Bit of discussion. At 426,000. And count it 3 times. For the first call at 426,000.
427.
427. You beat him.
And a half.
And then he came back. 427 and a half. Straight back at you, sir. 427 and a half. Back to the original fight. 427 and a half. He's at the fight too, people.
428.
428. At 428.
430.
430. Bang, bang. $430,000. Clear instructions now. That could be the knockout blow. $430,000 now. Count it down 3 times. Once at 430,000. Twice at 430,000. For the third and final call at $430,000 now. 430 and a half.
31.
431. 431. 431 in the centre against you. At 431 and a half. 431 and a half.
432.
432. At 432. I think I need a glass of water. At 432,000 in the centre. Count it down 3 times. 432,000 and a half. 432 and a half.
435.
435, good bid. 435, strong bid against you, sir. At $435,000 now. It's a man who means business. 435,000 for number 4, Tempy Court in Dallas. For the first call at 435,000. Second call at 435,000. Third and final call at $435,000 now. Clear instructions, sir. In or out? Out. Thank you for your bidding. Again, once, twice, third and final call. The property's going. The property's going. Give this guy a round of applause. Property sold. Thank you for your attendance here, ladies and gentlemen. Commiserations to the underbidders. On behalf of YPA Gladstone Park, have a safe and wonderful weekend. Thanks, guys.